Coming up on WYLN News, a crash on Interstate 80 shuts it down for over 4 hours. This is your news choice. WYLN News starts right now.
From the WYLN studios in Hazleton and all over northeastern Pennsylvania, this is WYLN News.
Good evening and thank you for joining us on WYLN News tonight. I'm Gary Perna. Well, a crash in Luzerne County shut down part of Interstate 80 in Butler Township. The crash happened just before 9:30 this morning on Interstate 80 near the Whitehaven exit. Interstate 80 was closed at mile marker 269 for most of the afternoon. A medical helicopter was called into the scene and landed right on the interstate. A number of local ambulances were also called to the scene. As of this 5:30 newscast, we did not receive any additional information from state police about this crash in Luzerne County. The Hazleton Police Department conducted Operation Pressure Point last week, resulting in a dozen of law enforcement activities. Patrols in the city helped prevent crime from occurring due to heavy police presence. Foot patrols were visible on Alter, James, Diamond Avenue, Broad, and South Pine Streets. Officers issued citations for traffic violations, checked noise at nightclubs, and were on the lookout for underage drinking. The program was made possible through a grant, which Mayor Jeff Cassat said helped make the city safer. According to Police Chief Jerry Spenziali, the operation will continue and has yielded a positive influence on crime and the quality of life in the city of Hazleton. Well, a traffic stop in Weatherly led to a driver being arrested for more than just traffic violations. This picture is from the Weatherly Police Department Facebook page. According to officers, they observed the driver committing several motor vehicle violations Saturday morning just before 1 o'clock. Officers found the driver under the influence, and upon a search, they found in the vehicle marijuana, paraphernalia, and currency. The driver was arrested for DUI and possession. Weatherly police say charges are pending in that case. Well, an accused killer has been brought back to Pennsylvania after being found by authorities in Atlantic City. 37-year-old Michael Marshak waived extradition and was arraigned before Magisterial District Judge Christine Hale in Frackville. He is accused of beating his father, Gary Marshak, to death with a baseball bat on June 18th. He was apprehended on June 23rd in Atlantic City by members of the Atlantic City Police Department. He is currently locked up in the Schuylkill County Prison without bail. Well, 2 people were injured in a Schuylkill County fire Friday night. The fire broke out about 8 p.m. in the former Julian's Tavern on South Center Street near Pottsville. Mount Carbon fire officials say one of the victims was the building's owner. He, along with an occupant, had to be rescued from the second-floor apartment. Both were taken to local hospitals. A Pennsylvania State Fire Police Marshal has been called in to investigate that fire in Schuylkill County. Well, changes may be coming to the way Luzerne County is governed. A discussion is scheduled for the next County Council work session on selecting a government study commission. Since January of 2012, the county has been run by a home rule charter. But Councilman Edward Brominski wants his fellow council members to think about a charter revamp. A study commission could recommend returning to the prior form of government or keeping the home rule charter or just changing some of the charter. A proposal last year to make changes did not receive majority support from Luzerne County Council members. Well, coming up on WYLN News, hear what Hazleton's outgoing superintendent of schools has to say about his time here in Hazleton. Plus, from now on, it'll be known as the Hazleton YWCA. Why that is, that's coming up. But first, as we head out to break, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast from the WYLN Weather Center. And remember, you can get all your weather information at WYLNTV.com. We'll be right back.
my customers. I think I need help with my website.
Thank you for calling web.com. How can I help you?
I need some serious help with my website.
I could definitely help you with that today.
Awesome.
If you want to work in a fun atmosphere and help small businesses like this succeed online, call 1-844-JOBS-WEB and apply today.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Well, this afternoon, Hazleton Area School District's outgoing Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Craig Butler, joined myself for a taping of Topic A. On the show, I asked Butler about his time here in the Hazleton Area School District and about his decision to move from Hazleton.
It's been a pleasure. I never expected coming to Hazleton, spending 4 years here, to be so rewarding, so fulfilling, and really just a joy. I can't say enough good things about the district, particularly the faculty, the staff, the administration, and the students. We have our challenges, of course,
right,
but it's a very enjoyable district to be a part of, and I have relished every minute I've been here. Well, Gary, actually this year, the way we went about tackling that challenge was much different from last year. The last budget season, we had meeting after meeting after meeting, and with the school directors, and not that the meetings with the school directors was non-productive, it just, we got into a lot of detail and scrutinizing every nook and cranny in the school district to identify overspending, identify fat, identify unneeded personnel. And that really, I mean, ultimately the process, Gary, was healthy, and we were able to carve out some things that perhaps we had not even thought about prior to that. But this year was very different. Tony Reba, Bobby Krasansky, George Donati, and me and some other department heads, we did a lot of the work behind the scenes and kept the board updated and entrenched in the process, but only from a periphery. At certain intervals, we updated them and shared our ideas and our suggestions with them. And of course, they're the decision makers with regard to a lot of pieces of the puzzle with the budget. But I think the overall process was cleaner. It was less arduous. We still made the progress we needed to.
Superintendent of Schools, and what he thought of this year and the budget process on Topic A, and you can catch that show Wednesday at 10 a.m., 5 p.m., and Friday at 5 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. here, and only here on WYLN. Well, a new support group will be meeting in Hazel Township for teens affected by loss of a friend or a loved one. Teens Talk support group is for teens in the 6th grade through 12th grade. It is a safe place to share, listen, and learn. It meets the 1st and 3rd Wednesday of each month, and the program will be held through August 16th. The meetings are from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the Hazleton Area High School in Hazel Township. The program is being sponsored by Help Stop the Silence. Well, after changing its name last fall, the YWCA in Hazleton has shifted its main focus to women's rights. Up until the near end of last year, it was one of only a few joint YWCA organizations left in the country. But board members decided to transition into the YWCA to focus on the sole mission of eliminating racism and empowering women. All of its existing programs are still the same, but the YWCA will be adding social justice and economic development educational programs for women in the future.
Coming out as just a YWCA. I think in our Hazleton community right now, eliminating racism and empowering women and girls is very important, and we want to work to that goal. You know, we treat everyone equally here, and we'd like that to happen all over the community, so we will work to that goal.
The YWCA will have its first women-focused program in about 2 weeks. It's called the Go Girls program, and it will provide both nutritional education and physical fitness training for young women. The YWCA executive director says its main goal is to combat obesity, and for more information, you can contact the YWCA at 570-455-2046. Well, coming up on Spring Mountain Terrace's News Choice, we preview tonight's 4th of July celebration in the city of Hazleton. Plus, Ting O is here with tonight's Medical Monday. But first, let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
Sometimes you're just being a kid. Fans on their feet. Look at that. Play with some more toys.
What a day. It's a crazy feeling.
Big smiles. This place is a blast, man. It's so much fun.
It's time to find your copy of the Freeland Progress. Look inside for information on the Pennsylvania Dart Tournament and more. The Freeland Progress is free at locations throughout Freeland, Whitehaven, Blakesley, Berwick, Cunningham, Drums, and the Hazleton area.
Hello, I'm Maria Cinti, and I am proud to say that I am the newest member of the WYLN News team. I'm so excited to be here and cannot wait to meet new people in the area and cover your local news stories.
This summer it returns, an all-new season of Warrior Summit Outdoors. More than an outdoor show, it's a show about saving the lives of America's finest. Tune in to see Iraq, Afghanistan veteran host Staff Sergeant Eric Olson and other combat veterans heal the scars of war in the great outdoors. The new season premieres this July.
Welcome to Community and You. Today, if we're going to roll out a red carpet, who better to do it than Mary Malone with the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce? You brought your red carpet with you.
I do, and you know what? We are so lucky in the Greater Hazleton area. We do it with the Chamber at least once a month, and it really is fun to see who walks down that carpet once a month.
And this time, on July 7th, it's going to be
Congressman Lou Barletta.
All right.
Which is always a very popular breakfast meeting. Our red carpet breakfast run from 7:45 a.m. bright and early till 9, so we can get you out the door and back to the office. But it's a great, intimate way to have a conversation with our congressman about not only what's going on down in Washington, D.C., but what's happening in the home district from the business perspective, to ask those questions and to give him feedback as well on what's important to folks. And our red carpet breakfasts are open to both members and non-members. There's 2 different prices, so again, a perk of being a member of the chamber. So that we do, like I said, there's a little bit of networking before, get right down to breakfast and the presentation, and then end with a Q&A session.
And where is this going to be?
This one is going to be held at Capriotti's, a great event venue that we have here in the Greater Hazleton area, over in the McAdoo area. And folks can register either by calling the chamber or registering online, and actually even paying online. So, or again, everyone's schedule schedules tend to be sometimes, might open up, you can actually come to the breakfast and pay at the breakfast as well.
Great. So there's
multiple ways.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about whether you can or you can't, but just make sure you mark it down in your calendar.
That's right.
Who are some of the other people that you have had in the past?
In our series, like I said, we are very fortunate that all of the elected, both state and federal officials generally join us. So we've had the mayor of the city of Hazleton. Last month we actually had Pennsylvania Senator Gord Neer, which is great, right? Above, right? We're getting into budget time now. And
exactly.
So there was and the pension legislation had just passed. So again, one of the important things to the chamber is making sure that it's that two-way conversation of hearing what's going on for businesses and again what's impacting businesses and what the legislators need to be aware of. So our state reps, the only one we have left after the congressman we'll be having State Representative Jerry Mullery coming up in August.
Oh, nice.
But we're focusing on Congressman Lou for July.
Well, that's pretty big. Because with everything that's been going on in Washington and
right, and with the health care, there's some expected movement by the end of the month, so potentially before, and also on the tax restructuring and things like that. So I really do think it will be a lively session. And again, would welcome both members and non-members to come out and be a part of that red carpet breakfast.
And the good thing is that you do have the opportunity to ask questions.
Yes.
So about how many people do you expect?
You know what? Generally, for the congressman, we can get up to close to 100.
Wow.
And again, Capriati's is a wonderful venue, so we have the space that we need. But even with 100 folks, again, you do have that Q&A, and the congressman has always been wonderful. He usually gets there right on time, and so the chance to talk to me either before or afterwards, because sometimes people might have a question or a concern, that they don't want to bring up in the regular. But very informative.
I guess when we're talking about Congressman Barletta, it's also an opportunity for the summertime because they're on break. So
correct.
They also have the chance to be in the area.
Right, so that he'll be probably in the district office and things like that. So, and generally not only the congressman, but some of his staff will attend. And so it gives him the opportunity, each of his staff has a particular area of expertise that he would be able to refer you right away to one of his staffers. So
that's great. Well, Mary, it's up to you.
Join us on the red carpet July the 7th with Congressman Lou Barletta, and you can either call the chamber or go ahead and register at the chamber's website.
All right. Mary Malone from the Greater Hazleton Area Chamber of Commerce always has her red carpet handy and ready to put it out there. Just you never know who's going to be coming along next.
That's right.
And we will see you again soon on Community and You.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
My customers. I think I need help with my website.
Thank you for calling web.com. How can I help you?
I need some serious help with my website.
I could definitely help you with that today.
Awesome.
Do you want to work in a fun atmosphere and help small businesses like this succeed online? Call 1-844-JOBS-WEB and apply today.
if you suffer from Achilles tendonitis or other tendinitises of the leg, and it may not be healing as well as you would like it to, a recent research article came out in May of 2017 may assist you in terms of the healing process. Achilles tendinitises and tendinitises in general don't heal very well in the first place, mainly because as tendons, they really don't get the circulation into them as well as they would in other parts of the the body, such as muscles. What the article showed was that when someone's feet pronate, as in when their feet flattens out, the more someone pronated in terms of walking and running, the less blood supply there was to the Achilles tendon. What this actually means is that the blood supply to the tendon is not great anyway, and when this is reduced, if someone has pronated feet, it could impact the amount of blood flow and how much nutrients it carries to the Achilles tendon, which can markedly affect the healing process. The people that did the study thought that one of the reasons that the blood supply was compromised was because when our feet pronate, because it is the foundation of the body, it actually will twist your lower leg inwards a little bit. And they believe that this twisting motion created a constriction of the blood supplies, which is the main reason for the constriction of the blood flow. So if you do have Achilles tendonitis or other tendinitises of the leg, be sure to know whether you have pronation or not, because this could seriously impact the healing process of the Achilles tendonitis. If you're not sure if you pronate, there are some very simple tests you can do. In our office, we do a computerized gait assessment to see how much you pronate and what you can do to help assist with that. All it takes is a nice simple 2 or 3 minute test, and you can see how much that could be impacting your Achilles tendonitis. So basically, if you do have Achilles tendonitis or other tendinitises of the leg, such as plantar fasciitis, patella tendonitis, or iliotibial band syndrome, otherwise known as runner's knee, feel free to give us a call, and we'll be more than willing to give you more information. You can reach us at 570-501-1808.
Call Physical Therapy and Balance Centers for a free 20-minute question and answer session. 501-1808. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, 1324 North Church Street in Hazel Township, or visit them online at hazeltonpt.com.
Well, Hazelton's 4th of July celebration party in the park has kicked off for this evening. Here's a look earlier today. It's taking place at the Center City Park at the intersection of Broad and Laurel Streets in Hazelton for the 2nd year in a row. Live entertainment, food trucks, and vendors will be available throughout the evening. New this year is the Children's Touch-A-Truck, where children can have the opportunity to interact with police officers, fire trucks, and plow trucks and their operators. The fireworks display will begin around 9:45 tonight. Hazelton Mayor Jeff Cassat invites all the community members to come out and enjoy this special evening.
I want to be able to showcase the city. There's a lot going on. Downtown's the heart of the city, so it deserves to have the main party.
And of course, everyone is welcome to come out to Party in the Park, running tonight. It's ongoing now. Fireworks 9:45 in the city of Hazelton. Well, many communities like Hazelton are preparing for their annual fireworks displays, and there's only a couple more left here, so make sure you get out. WYLN has a rundown of where you can catch fireworks around our area. All right, so get out and catch those fireworks. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Stay tuned. Weather's next here on WYLN.
Time to bring the action in Pocono. Fire them up. Here we go. No attack, no chance. Watch the madness of this. Oh, it's violent. Look at that. There's something going on over there. Whoa, whoa, whoa! We earned this one.
WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the Children's Programming Report is on file for public inspection at WYLN, 1057 East 10th Street, Hazleton, PA, during normal business hours, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday.
Hey neighbor, we're having a backyard sale.
2017 Mazda 3 Sport. Buy it for $16,919 or lease it for $129 a month. Or this 2017 Mazda 6 Sport. Lease it for only $159 a month. Or the all-new 2017 Mazda CX-5 Sport. Lease it for only $179 a month.
At Berger Mazda, Route 93, Hazel Township.
Berger Family Dealerships. Drive with experience.
This summer it returns, an all-new season of Warrior Summit Outdoors. More than an outdoor show, it's a show about saving the lives of America's finest. Tune in to see Iraq, Afghanistan veteran host Staff Sergeant Eric Olson and other combat veterans heal the scars of war in the great outdoors. The new season premieres this July.
Want to watch WYLN over the air with an antenna? These maps make it easy for you to check out our over-the-air UHF coverage area using the Longley Rice propagation mode. All of our broadcast and cable maps can be found on our Facebook page and on WYLNTV.com.